Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I fix this toaster oven by replacing this damaged circuit board with this Arduino board. After I disassembled the oven, I used the multimeter to determine how the heating elements worked. This oven has two boards, and this remaining board that is still working has a 5V and a 12V output. I can use the 5V output from the yellow wire to power the Arduino. And if you connect the green and brown, you turn on the upper heating element. Green and red turn on the lower heating element. Ground is green on this board. From learning this, I could figure out how to start making connections to the Arduino. Trying to make this work, I first installed the LCD screen. My Arduino kit came with the LCD that only uses 4 connections to it. This leaves you with many accessible inputs on the Arduino to use for your projects. After connecting the LCD, I decided to install 3 switches to be able to navigate the menus, but I encountered a problem. The Arduino was reading push buttons input erratically. Searching for a solution, I discovered that you need to use a 10 kilo ohm resistor between the digital input and ground to stop this from happening. Here is a diagram of the connection. You can pause this to copy or understand this part better. You can see the resistor I mentioned earlier, the switch, and the 5V that go into the input to create a high reading in the Arduino when you press any button. The second important thing to understand is how is the temperature controlled? And for that, this oven has a thermal resistor called a thermistor. Basically, it is a resistor that changes its resistance with the temperature. There are 2 types of thermistors, PTC, which means an increasing resistance with increasing temperature, and NTC, which means a decreasing resistance with increasing temperature. Thermistors are used in ovens, refrigerators, air conditioners, thermometers, and many others. To use the thermistors, you create a voltage divider. Here's a diagram. I input 5 volts, and if the 2 resistors are the same, you will have 2.5 volts output. Since the NTC thermistor changes with temperature, the hotter the oven gets, the higher voltage output you would have, and this way the Arduino can figure out what to do. I used 2 100K ohms connected in parallel to create a 50K ohm resistance to connect with the thermistor for my voltage divider. This value worked pretty well with my thermistor. Everything was connected and programmed, and the final connection to the oven was made with 5V relays. A relay is an electrical device that can turn on and off something. You can mechanically move the switch on and off, while a relay is a way to do it with electricity, and this gives the Arduino the power to turn the oven on. A relay uses a magnetic field created by a coil of wire to activate a mechanical switch, like this one. All relays use the same principle, and here's a diagram of one used to turn on an LED. Now you will see how it all works. I'm going to show you how the toast function works. So we're going to toast some bread. So now we have 3 choices to choose from: toast, bake, or broil. In this case, we're going to choose toast. And then there's 3 choices. These choices have a different predetermined timer, and we're going to choose medium. So now it is toasting at medium. So now it's finished, and here are the results. So now I'm going to show you how to use the bake function by baking this delicious pizza. So we close it, and then we have the 3 choices. We choose number 2, and then we have 3 different choices again. We can either set it up, down, or start it. So I'm going to put it at 350. Now I start it. Here we can see the toaster oven cycling and staying at 350. Now we can see that the pizza is done. I'm going to cook my favorite potatoes. So now we can do this, put broil, and then we can change the temperature. And we can start it. So to finish, you just press one of the buttons, and then you open it, and delicious. Remember, we are professionals. Don't try this at home. Thank you for watching.